Guys, so in a recent interview with IFL, Dillian Whyte stated his massive disappointment on the Anthony Joshua fight. Now saying all of the same things. He was actually at the fight. I had subscribers that were at the fight and they said it was, to watch it live, it was the same amount of unimpressive and underperformance of what we saw on our TV screens. Dillian Whyte had this to say. Stand by.
They win by TKO in the last round. I thought they gave Joshua way too much time. He just sagged on the rope and just stood there and didn't do anything. I thought that Usyk deserved a TKO victory. I was surprised the way the fight went. I picked Joshua to win in 7 rounds because I thought it would enforce his size and pressure and sheer bulk and athleticism and punch power, but he didn't. He was just reserved and very, I don't know, he was like, yeah, he was tentative. He was a bit like, I want to punch, I'm not going to punch. I want to move my head, I'm not going to move my head. It's weird, man. Weird. I don't know. It was weird. It was like the whole under.
So as you can see, this is somebody that has been beaten by Anthony Joshua. So he's a shot as much as everybody else. 1 minute there was head movement, like the first 2 rounds. Then that diminished. He stayed straight on the line. And then there was the foot placement. It's almost that it was mental. And I was just watching an interview that Roy Jones Jr. said as well. About, you know, in order for Anthony Joshua to possibly win the rematch, he has to be like this. Stand by.
Right, what adjustments does he have to make? I mean, if the rematch, shall we say, Eddie Hearn was talking about possibly the early part of 2022, so gives us roughly, 6 months. What adjustments can he make in that time?
There are a few adjustments he can make. A lot of it is mental. A little bit is boxing, but it's more mental than physical. So, but there are adjustments that have to be made. And
I think it's to be agreed that there's something mentally just niggling at Anthony Joshua. I used to say, I don't think the Ruiz loss had impacted him like that because we saw him go on and win. But as you can hear, he was tentative. I don't know if there's a word called tentativeness. Doubt it, but you know, we can make it up. He was extra tentative. He just second guessed himself, and it's a shame. But like Eddie said, we move. They're gonna have to readjust what their game plan is coming into this rematch. Otherwise, unfortunately, it's gonna result in the same. It's gonna result in the same result. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, you know, because props to Dillian Whyte, you know, he does call it down. He don't call it down the middle. He calls it how it is. And Jones Jr. is a real one. I loved his commentaries when he used to call fights. So it's great to hear him a lot now that he's in the UK. You know, he trains Chris Eubank Jr. But this is another thing. You don't try and morph your fighter, sir, into you. There's only one you, and this is where Anthony Joshua went wrong. He tried to become Usyk. Be you. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann rep nonetheless. Come box with Chan. Gyan.